ever wondered why the people of South India resemble the people of East Africa so much, especially the Ethiopians and the Somalis? Well, as we celebrate the Africa Month, which commemorates Africa as the first continent to focus on continental unity, I want to take this chance to teach you about the African origins of Dravidians. Ethiopian ethnic group named the Naga migrated from Kush Pant in Africa to go and rule India, Sri Lanka and Burma, where they established a civilization in the Indus Valley as cultivators of the land. South Indians and East Africans were once one, and that is why God in East Africa is referred to as Murungu or Mulungu, and the ancient Dravidian god was called Murugan. Now this is what a Dravidian albino looks like.
Did you know that the first people to populate Asia were black people? And in India, for instance, the first people to populate India are called the Habash or Sidi. And they migrated from Eastern Africa, areas of present-day Ethiopia and Somalia. Habesha like Habesh.
She said, you need to stop with them thighs, boy. I said, girl, you need a hot boy. She said, you need to stop with them thighs, boy.
Was a black man.
Do y'all know what this is or that? Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Asian people, our ancestors were black. Buddha was black. He was not a fat white Asian. This is not Buddha. Trust me. Asian people, y'all have been bamboozled too. This is not Buddha. Buddha was black. He ain't no fat white man, Asian looking man. See how they just whitewash everything? History proves that Buddha was a black man. You see? Look at the hair, look at the nose, the full lips. That's us. Look at the statues, that's us. All around the world, we were smart to leave our statues. We err with us. See, read this. See that? It's the shit they don't tell you in school. What the fuck we send our kids to school for lies? Ancient Asian people had dreadlocks. I can't make this shit up. I'm like, what?
Did you know that Buddha was originally depicted as a black man or a Negro?
The statues clearly had African features, classical African features. If you go to Thailand, if you go to Korea, if you go to Vietnam, you will see some of these statues up that has the classical African nose, classical African lip.
Did y'all know Buddha was an African? Buddha was an enlightened master from the Sakya tribe of the Naga race. Buddhism started in the Indian continent, where people from Ethiopia migrated over 50,000 years ago. The earliest depictions of Buddha usually have tight curly hair, thick lips, and a flat face. Even British historian Godfrey Higgins talks about how the natives of the hilly districts of Bengal and Bihar can hardly be distinguished by their features from the modern Ethiopians. After the Aryan invasion in 260 BC, they were forced to flee throughout Asia. Buddhism offered a path of salvation from the concept of being born and reborn into slavery. In 1988, the Proceedings of the National Science Academy did a study on the Chinese genome diversity. Most of the population of China, 1/5 of the population, owe its genetics to Africa. Archaeologists even did studies of over 100 pyramids 100 kilometers from central China. The 12-foot mural in the Shaolin Monastery depicting melanated beings doing Kung Fu. There's the walls in ancient Kemet, or Egypt, showing depictions of martial arts, which was years before the martial arts culture in China. So yes, Buddha was black.
The Asian was too stunned to speak. Why are some Indians darker? And why are some Indians more fair-skinned? So the southern part of India is populated by what's known as Dravidian people, which are basically dark-skinned. The northern part are basically more fair-skinned and are referred to as Indo-Aryans. The origins of Dravidian people are disputed and no one knows where they're really from, but quite a few people say that they originated in Africa. Dravidian people are, however, said to be related to the peoples of Malaysia, Polynesia, and the Aboriginal Australians. And one more thing, not the whole of North India is fair-skinned and not the whole of South India is dark-skinned, just the majority.
Peace, family. So, there's more questions. Was Buddha black? Look at these depictions of Buddha from Thailand, Cambodia, early Asia. Look at the hair. Look at the phenotypes. Could it be that another one of the major religions of the world was founded by a melanated man and woman? Something to think about. And if so, why are we not giving due credit?
The faces of India you will never see on TV.
Fun fact, the first Buddha actually came from Egypt and he was black. The first Buddha was black and came from Egypt. So, you know, I be dabbling in Buddhism.